Hello there, this is coding teacher Jackson. Today I'm going to show you how to make a calculator in Scratch. This is the calculator I made in Scratch. It allows me to be able to do addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and also to reset values here. So let's start. I press the plus. It's asking me to provide a number. I put it 20 and the second number I put 4, and then I press equal sign. The answer here is 24. Reset, everything goes back to 0 and the operation is no selection. I want to do multiplication. Operation changes to multiplication, and then I'm being asked to give number 1, first number, and then enter second number. So I'm multiplying 5 times 6 equals 30. Reset, division, 40 divided by 4 equals 10. Reset. Yes, so let's get started. This is how you do it. Create a new project. I'm assuming that you know some basics of Scratch, especially how to create a project, because this is a little bit advanced level of coding in Scratch. So first thing first is to paint a backdrop, and I want to pick nice colors here. First thing I also need to do, convert to bitmap down here, and then choose the color. I want to get a nice color, a nice looking color. I want it a bit darker, and then I fill it, and then I want a lighter color for the top section. I still want a shade for blue. I would use the rectangle for the top section where the variables will be appearing. Yes, that should be the board, like the section for the variables. Yes, nice. So next thing, to paint the backdrops. Sorry, I painted the backdrop already. The next thing is to paint the buttons, and those are sprites. So I paint a sprite here. Pick a color. I want to use black for my buttons. I'm not going to press convert to bitmap. I'm just going to remain on vector and draw a small rectangle box here that will represent my button. The button, I can resize it a little. I want it to look like a real button. So the next thing is, so that I get the same size, I need to duplicate the sprite down here on the sprite area. I right click the sprite, duplicate. Let me organize them, and see, I need 5. So one more, duplicate. So this one here, I want to make the display area, so I'll press the select arrow. I select my figure and extend it because I want it to be my display section, and then now I can organize my button below the screen, that is the display. So, and I want to make sure my UI, the interface, looks nice and presentable. So always know that when you're designing, this is what you call the user interface. You want the user interface to look presentable and neat. Yes. So next thing is to write on the button. So I'm just selecting the T so that I'm able to write. And for the text, I want to work with white. So click inside the text, and then I am starting with the plus. So that's the plus. You can resize it to make it a little bigger, and I can always zoom in here, so it's to make my design work easier. Yeah, and I want to get the best shape for this plus sign. Little resizing, nice. So that's a good job. And then I rename the sprite below the sprite here. It's written the name of the sprite. I rename it to addition. And then I'll go next. Which one is this one? Yeah, I want the one for the plus now, the minus now. Again, the color is still white selected, and I pick the tool here, the T, and then minus. Resize it a little, and was too big. Nice, it looks good. Next is to rename the sprite below stage and call it subtraction. I'm not bothering to rename the costumes. I don't really, for now they don't really, it doesn't really matter. Then I come to the one for the equals. Again T, I press the T and put equals on my keyboard. Remember, I'm pressing the keyboard to put the equal sign, the ones on my keyboard, on my computer keyboard, so I'm not getting them from somewhere else. I can stretch it a little. Nice. Then next is for the, oh, I need to rename this to the equals, to rename it to be equal sign, and then now the one for resetting. So reset, maybe, yeah, it's just fit, it's fitting well, so it's fine. Reset, I need to make sure it's the center. Yeah, there. And then rename it reset. So next thing is to go to the code tab and start creating the variables for first number, variable for second number, variable for operation. Remember, I went this category down here for the variables so that I'm able to make a variable, and then I press this make a variable block, the button for make a variable. One more, I need the display, and I also need, yeah, those are enough. So here is a trick operation. I need to organize it to make it at the top, so I need to reorganize my variables. So operation to come first number to come next, second number to come after that, then display belong to this side, to this section here, to the display. So here is a trick I need to do on the display. I need to right click the display here, the variable on stage. I right click it and select the large readout so that I don't have to see the word display. I just need to see the value only, and that's a trick. Sometimes coding is playing some tricks and getting things look really fancy and complicated, yet it's just a little trick you did. So now I'll start with the reset button. No, let's not do that resetting first. So to make my work easier, I'll make use of the broadcast messages here. So whenever a button is pressed, whenever a sprite, remember now they are sprite, it sends a message that it has been clicked, so that now when we receive the message for clicked, then now we can ask for first number and second number. So let's start with the addition. We go to the addition, you make sure it's addition selected here, and then you go to the event, select when the sprite clicked. And so what do? I send a message here, I broadcast a message, clicked, ask for numbers, clicked, ask for numbers. The same thing for the subtraction. When the sprite clicked, I broadcast, clicked, full stop, ask for numbers. Then so I'll receive oh, one more thing. After broadcasting, even before broadcasting, we also need to set the operation to the addition when the addition has been pressed. So we go back to the addition